the honorarium or the honoraria for the utility workers, those expenses are mandatory and they need to pay on time for the water, for the power or electricity. Next, we are also need to sustain or to provide office supplies. Aside from the 10,000 cash allowance received as a benefit or allowance to our teachers, in the MOOE, it is chargeable the office supplies that they will be using in the teaching aspect, to hone the curriculum aspects in the schools. Okay? And also, if in case there are travel, there are trainings, pwede din siyang i-charge through the MOOE. Okay? And other expenses that can directly affect or have an impact to the school's operations. Next is to avoid unclaimed school MOE fund. In depth and summer division, we need to download the funds that we for the schools, intended for the schools, because they have a yearly MOOE and each school should receive their MOOE, their funds. Kasi pag walang MOOE, paano nila isusustain ang kanilang mga operations sa school, di ba? In every program, in every activity, may nakaakibat yang budget. Right? Okay? Next is to minimize the school MOE fund and liquidated cash advance. Later, I will be presenting kung ano yung one of the impact of this program is to at least eliminate, reduce the unliquidated cash advances, because that is a negative connotation when we say unliquidated cash advances. Right? Hindi natin yan, friend, si unliquidated. Palagi lang tayong liquidated. Because if a certain organization, meron siyang mga unliquidated, there is a problem of at least for the accountability and in the managing of government funds. Okay? Next is we need to meet the deadline for financial reports. This is non-negotiable because in meeting the deadlines for financial reports, how can financial reports of 2024 na na-deliver na 2026, do you think it is useful? No more, because it's already done. We are now on the current period and the prior transactions may have or may not have direct impact to the current period. Okay? Next is to minimize the audit observation memorandum, because we are after utilizing the government funds for all the transactions, what's next is the post-audit through our Commission on Audit. Hindi pa natatapos. After ma-disperse or gamitin ang government funds, next is the Commission on Audit to deliver its post-audit if in case may mga deficiencies, if in case there are findings that will lead to suspensions, that will lead to disallowance, because our Commission on Audit should issue audit observation memo both in financial and compliance in order to improve the operations ng ating mga paaralan. Okay? Next, we have to enhance transparency and accountability. Mahirap tong i-measure on how they are going to enhance, but at least through submission of financial reports, through submission of the liquidation reports on time, and spending the government funds in accordance with the laws and regulations, accounting rules and regulations, at least we can have this transparency and accountability. Okay? So next. So ano yung process? Paano namin kinakandak yung liquidation day in Samar Division? And I hope we have friends from our same department, from the division of Calbayog. Where's the people from Calbayog State Division? Yes, our SDS your former SDS Sir Noy, no? And of course from the city, Tapalogan City Division. So Ma'am Carmela Tamayo. Actually, this was implemented during the time of SDS Carmela Tamayo. So I am very grateful, of course, to Ma'am Che for allowing us to practice and to implement this school MOA liquidation day. It is started, by the way, because there are a lot of accountable officers in DepEd Summer Division who cannot liquidate on time. And I think we need to mitigate that because hindi siya pwedeng pabayaan, because I think that is, meron siyang malaking impact. Negative, di ba? If in case papabayaan natin na meron tayong mga accountable officers or school heads na hindi nakakapag-submit ng kanilang mga liquidation reports on time. Such as, they will not be receiving at least their PBB, di ba? The performance-based bonus. Or else, they will be having it as salary deduction or garnishment in the future. So, we need to address on time for those accountable officers with unliquidated cash advances. So, let's check the processes or the process in conducting the liquidation day. So, we have three procedures or steps in conducting the liquidation day. First is submission and collection and checking of the MOA liquidation report. So before we conduct, since this is liquidation day is a quarterly activity conducted every end of the quarter. But before we conduct the actual liquidation day, the school head should submit already. Isa-submit na nila yung liquidation report nila. Why? At least to conduct pre-audit process para masimulan na mag-check what are the expenses na meron sa kanilang mga liquidation reports. So again, the liquidation report, it is submitted 3 days at least before the conduct of liquidation day. By the way, Summer Division, we have 35 districts. We have 35 districts in Summer Division. And at least, ilan yung schools na? 962 with school MOA funds. Okay? So, this is the first step, the submission, collection, and checking of the MOA liquidation report. Next. Step 2, of course, is the actual day or the actual conduct of the school MOA liquidation day. First, is the discussion of status of the liquidation school MOA fund per school. Because in every, we have our management committee meeting or MANCOM, pinipresent doon yung percentage of liquidation per district. And we need to achieve 100% liquidation rate for all the districts. Okay? Next, presentation of Can we go back? Yeah. Next, presentation of findings and sharing of best practices. Why? Because, for example, nasa third quarter na tayo ngayon. Errors encountered during the third quarter should never be encountered. Saan? Sa fourth quarter. We need to improve or to increase the learning curve of our school heads. Because kung paulit-ulit yung findings, ibig sabihin, merong problema. So, kailangan each quarter, mag-i-improve yung mga school heads in the utilization of the school MOA until such time